In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to ride rocky hill climbs with better riding technique. So the first thing to do is ride a taller gear. You'll have seen a lot of videos of people in first gear, slipping the clutch, full gas, and not moving anywhere, just wheel spinning on the rock. If you're revving the bike and you're in first gear, you're not going to get traction. What you need to do is ride one gear higher and use low revs. If you're just gentle on the accelerator, you can hold a lot more traction on those slippery rocks. So the next thing you need to do to ride up rocky hill climbs is use your momentum. That doesn't mean ride as fast as you can so you're out of control and you're going left and right and you're going sideways. But what it means is try and maintain a little bit of speed at all times, even if that's just crawling. As soon as you stop completely and then try and start, that's when you're going to get stuck. So what you need to do is almost ride a little bit slower so you can be stable, so you don't make those mistakes where you have to stop, but just try and keep crawling at all times. Use a little bit of clutch, use balance. If you don't have the balance to do that, then maybe work on your balance, and that will get you up those rocky climbs so much easier. The next thing is line choice. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to find the line with the smallest rocks or the least amount of rocks. It's about picking the smartest line that involves the least amount of turning, the least amount of stopping and starting. And yes, if you can find a line with fewer rocks that goes fairly straight up the climb, then take it. But taking the line that everyone else always takes isn't always the best, because often there's deep ruts and there's crevices in that line, and that's where you get caught up. Sometimes actually riding diagonally across the bigger rocks can be better. Think about where you want to choose the line that you're going to ride up and make sure it's the correct one. But whatever you do, do not second guess yourself. After you've chosen a line, don't decide to change last second, because that's when mistakes happen. Think which line looks the best and then commit to that line with 100% certainty and concentration. So the next thing is riding technique. What do you want to do with your body positioning to help you get up the rocky climb? So this will depend on where you are on the climb, how rocky it is, are you going around a corner, how steep it is. So there's not a one answer fits all. But when you are riding slowly and struggling with traction, often it is best to sit at the back of the bike and get your weight over the rear. Often by doing a small wheelie and allowing the front wheel to come up, that can give you a bit more of traction, as long as you can control the front end with the clutch. Another good technique to use is the unstuck technique, which I talk about in a previous video, which is engage the clutch, engage the revs, and when you drop the clutch, you're coming off the revs. That loads the flywheel and holds more traction. And as you're releasing the clutch, you propel your body forwards to stop you wheeling and falling off the back of the bike. That can really help on steep, rocky climbs. And with your technique, guys, remember, weight the foot peg. A lot of people, when they get nervous, when it gets dangerous or tricky, they keep their feet off the foot pegs and they paddle. There are times when that may become necessary, but as much as you can, keep your feet and the pressure onto the foot peg, because that gives more traction to the tire. And remember to squeeze with your legs. You may be falling off the back of the bike, and if your legs are open and you're not gripped onto the tank, then it's just going to be even easier for you to fall off the back. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, then check out one of my other videos here. And if you want to learn off-road riding in Vietnam, then book a lesson with Dirt Bike Academy. Thank you.